Hi, my name is Conor, and today I will be going through my website on data mining. Before this project for CSC 101, I did not know anything about data mining. Learning about data mining was a great experience, and in this essay, I will describe the purpose of data mining, the effects and impacts, the technical aspects, the relationship of data, and then I'll have a reference page. This is my purpose page. At the top of every one of my pages is this banner that I created on this online photo editing site called Pixlr. To make my banner, right here, I used different photo editing techniques, like I used the pencil, I used the paint bucket, I used layers to layer on the images, because these were all different images that I had created, and I layered them on top, and I used the text option to write my name at the top of the banner. On my purpose page, I had to indicate the name of the innovation and provide a clear description of its intended purpose. The purpose of data mining is to take a large set of data and break it down into something that is useful to be used. Once the large set of data is broken down into something useful, it can be used to predict behaviors and future trends, allowing businesses to make proactive, knowledge-driven decisions. This video below is an NGIT School of Management professor describing what data mining is and how it is used in the business world. We'll now be heading to the next page by using the next page button at the bottom of the page. We are now on the effects and impacts page. For the part B of the effects and impacts page, I had to explain a benefit and or harm of the innovation. Data mining has many benefits. It benefits marketing companies. It helps marketing companies because they base historical data to predict who will respond to new marketing campaigns, such as direct mail, online marketing. It also helps retail companies in similar ways by offering discounts for particular products that will attract more customers. Data mining can also help government agencies by digging and analyzing records of financial transactions to build patterns that may detect money laundering or criminal activity. Although data mining does have many benefits, it also has harmful effects, like privacy issues, which will be discussed in the relationship to data page. Part C on the effects and impacts page is explain the impact that the innovation has had on society, economy, and or culture. Well, like previously discussed in the benefits, it helps marketing and retail stores. It also helps bank and financial institutions to determine good and bad loans. Data mining also helps banks by detecting faulty credit card transactions to protect credit card owners. On the right here is a survey that I took asking people that I know if data mining affects their life. As you can see, 50% said no, but I believe that they did not really know what data mining was when they were answering this question, because data mining affects everybody's lives. Scrolling down the page is my edited video that I created earlier in the semester. To get my video, I used the YouTube video editor. I took clip 1 and clip 2 and I mashed them together in the editor using different techniques that the editor offered. I also used transitions and text to make the video look better. To create the video, I recorded it on my iPhone 6, and then to publish the video, I simply pressed upload on the YouTube channel. Here is my video.
How has data mining affected your life?
Well, when I'm on Google and I'm looking for places to eat, data mining will show me places that are near me that I can go to.
For part D, I had to indicate one field other than computer science which this innovation has impacted or has potential to impact. I chose to describe the impact that data mining has on law enforcement because criminology is my major. Data mining can aid law enforcers in identifying criminal suspects as well as apprehending these criminals by examining trends in location, crime, habit, and other patterns of behaviors. On to the next page. The next page is the technical aspects page. Part E is to describe how a user interacts with this innovation. Users interact with data mining through programs and softwares that can be downloaded, like Carrot 2. Carrot 2 is a JavaScript language program that allows users to cluster search results or document abstracts into categories as seen to the right here. So it could be blog, other web search results, other topics, image search. The data mining breaks down big data set and creates into smaller, more simple topics that can be used by the user in a more simple way. Part F is describe in detail how the innovation's technology incorporates at least one of the big ideas of abstraction, algorithms, programming, and/or the internet to accomplish its purpose. The big idea that I decided to describe in detail was algorithms. Algorithm is a process or set of rules to be followed in calculations or other problem-solving operations. Data mining is all about algorithms. It involves 6 tasks. 6 tasks are anomaly detection, association, rule learning, clustering, classification, regression, and summarization. It basically takes 6 steps to go from a big set of data, all different types of data, to at the end in summarization, it becomes a visual report of the generalization of the data so that the user can use the data and interpret it in ways which they find fit. They can determine if it is valid or not, or if the data doesn't mean anything, or if it is very important data. We will now go on to the next page, which is the relationship of data page. This picture is just a little simple way of describing data mining and broken down into picture form, which helps a lot of people out, including myself. Part G is describe how the innovation consumes data as an input, produces data as an output, and/or transforms data. Data mining consumes a large data set as an input and produces smaller data sets that can be examined to see if they mean anything or not. As stated earlier, Part H, describe at least one data storage concern, privacy concern, or data security concern related to the innovation. Data mining can cause a big issue with data security. Everyone these days has social media. Their information is out there all over the place. People are nervous that with these companies and people taking all this data and using it however they want, that this could cause many problems and people could really hurt people's lives using this data wrongly. Programs like the Total Information Awareness Program use data mining to try to comply data together to prevent crime from happening before it even happened. It's funny because this similar thing is in Captain America, which is this clip right here, and how Captain America explains that it's crazy how people are supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. And this awareness program completely disregards that. So in 2003, after the media criticized it, it was suspended. My next page is my reference page. The page that I used the most was Wikipedia. It complied everything that I needed. It was very informative. All the answers were found here. It was a great source for this project. In order to make the website in which we just went through and discussed data mining, I had to use HTML and CSS coding. The code that we will be looking at is the effects and impacts page. This is what the final product looks like, as we had seen earlier. This is the coding of the page. This is HTML coding, and there's a paragraph tag, and then the paragraph, and then you have to close the paragraph tag. H3 is headline tag, and then more typing. And this is the YouTube video. In order to get the YouTube video in my page, I had to go on the YouTube page and I had to embed the code that YouTube gave me into the HTML. The CSC is just the style sheet. It's what the paragraphs will look like. It's what tables will look like. You just have to use the class equals, and then whatever this is, so let's say align right, and then close it, and then when the picture comes up, it will float to the right and have padding. It's very unique and interesting. And once you figure out how to do it, it's actually a lot of fun. For more information regarding data mining, click on my website link below to visit the website and browse around to touch on things that we may not have been touched on in the presentation. I hope you enjoyed my presentation and that you found it very informational. Have a good night.